I'm Sapphire, and I'm going to be reading a poem by Jayne Cortez, who was born in Arizona, reared in Watts, California, where she went on to found the Watts Repertory Theater. She performed her poetry around the world with the Fire Spitter Band that she formed with her son, Donardo Coleman. And believing there ought to be a closer relationship between professional women writers of Africa and the African diaspora, in 1991, Jayne became co-founder with Ghanaian novelist Ama Ata Addo of the Organization of Women Writers of Africa, OWA. And this is where I found that in addition to being an extraordinary poet, she was also a fine, fine person. She passed away last year on December 28, 2012. The poem I'll be reading tonight is There It Is. The poem I'll be reading tonight, There It is from her 1982 book, Fire Spitter. There it is. My friend, they don't care if you're an individualist, a leftist, a rightist, a shithead, or a snake. They will try to exploit you, absorb you, confine you, disconnect you, isolate you, and kill you. And you will disappear into your own rage, into your own insanity, into your own poverty, into a word, a phrase, a slogan, a cartoon, and then ashes. The ruling class will tell you that there is no ruling class, as they organize their liberal supporters into white supremacist lynch mobs, organize their children into Ku Klux Klan gangs, organize their police into killer cops, organize their propaganda into a device to ossify us with angel dust, preoccupy us with Western symbols and African hairstyles, inoculate us with hate, institutionalize us with ignorance, hypnotize us with a monotonous sound designed to make us evade reality and stomp our lives away. And we are programmed to self-destruct, to fragment, to get buried under covert intelligence operations of unintelligent committees impulsed toward death. And there it is. The enemies polishing their penises between oil wells at the Pentagon. The bulldozers leaping into demolition dances, the old folks dying of starvation, the informers wearing out shoes looking for crumbs, the lifeblood of the earth almost dead in the greedy mouth of imperialism. And my friend, they don't care if you're an individualist, a leftist, a rightist, or a shithead, or a snake. They will spray you with a virus of Legionnaire's disease, fill your nostrils with the swine flu of their arrogance, stuff your body into a tampon of toxic shock syndrome, try to pump all the resources of the world into their own veins, and fly off into the wild blue yonder to pollute another planet. And if we don't fight, if we don't resist, if we don't organize and unify and get the power to control our own lives, we will wear the exaggerated look of captivity, the stylized look of submission, the bizarre look of suicide, the dehumanized look of fear, and the decomposed look of repression forever and ever and ever. And that is.